Ever thought that putting butter on a burn was a good idea? Let's face it, we've all stumbled upon a smorgasbord of first aid advice, some of which is more fiction than fact. The perilous part? These misconceptions can sometimes do more harm than good. From burns to nosebleeds, we're going to debunk 8 common first aid myths that might just be sabotaging your health, so buckle up for a journey of discovery and enlightenment. Stay tuned to find out if what you've been doing is right or wrong. Myth number 1, applying butter to burns. This old wives' tale is a dangerous one. Butter on burns can actually trap heat and exacerbate the damage. Instead, immediately run cold water over the burn. So remember, no butter for burns, just cool running water. Myth number 2, tilt your head back during a nosebleed. This might seem like a good idea, but it can actually cause blood to flow down your throat. Instead, lean forward and pinch your nostrils together. Remember, lean forward, not backward, during a nosebleed. Myth number 3, urinating on a jellyfish sting can help. Hold that thought. This is a myth that can actually worsen the sting. It's better to use vinegar or seawater to alleviate the pain. When it comes to jellyfish stings, forget the urine. Grab some vinegar. Myth number 4, using alcohol to lower a fever. Contrary to popular belief, alcohol can actually cause body temperature to rise, making the situation worse. To lower a fever, use a cool cloth or a lukewarm bath, not alcohol. Myth number 5, always remove an embedded object. You might think it's best to pull out that splinter or shard of glass, but doing so can cause more harm than good. Instead, stabilize the object in place and immediately seek professional medical attention. Don't remove an embedded object, stabilize it and seek medical help. Myth number 6, put ice on a sprain immediately. It's a common misconception, but in fact, ice can delay healing. The better course of action? Employ a compression bandage and elevate the sprained area. Don't rush to ice a sprain, instead use a compression bandage and elevate the area. Myth number 7, use heat for a fracture. Contrary to popular belief, heat can actually exacerbate swelling. The best immediate response is to apply a cold pack to the area. Don't forget the most crucial step, seeking immediate medical attention. Avoid heat for fractures, use a cold pack, and get to a doctor. Myth number 8, give black coffee for asthma. Contrary to popular belief, coffee can exacerbate asthma symptoms, not alleviate them. The right approach during an asthma attack is to use the prescribed medication. Don't reach for the coffee during an asthma attack, use prescribed medication. And that wraps up our myth-busting session. We've debunked 8 common first aid myths, from using butter for burns to giving black coffee for asthma. Instead, cool water for burns, lean forward for nosebleeds, rinse jellyfish stings with salt water, hydrate for fever, leave embedded objects in place, rest and elevate sprains, use cold for fractures, and seek immediate medical help for asthma. Share these truths widely and help debunk these myths. Remember, when it comes to first aid, it's important to know fact from fiction. Stay safe out there.